One thing I don't understand about Sunset Gwent is that the community feels the need to continue buffing Mahakam Forge when it's already good. In fact, now it actually feels kind of OP. I know it's not very interesting to play half the time, but if you're looking to climb the pro rank for free, this is probably what you're going to want to play. With 18 provisions, you could pretty much put all the best golds in the deck, for real, and also have some room for things like Heatwave and whatever the case. This deck is like a super hyper thin kind of deck. It does get all its cards, it has tons of carryover, it's got control options, it's got everything. So let's go through it here. I have the Mahakam Forge leader ability. It allows us to spawn and play a tempering. So with that there, it's 5 points off of that, plus 2 armor, which you can argue translates to an extra point if you're putting it on the Berserker, but it also translates to a couple extra rounds of the Bruiser, which realistically is like 15 points. So this leader ability is already good for the purpose. 18 provisions is insane, and it just, like I said, lets us fit so many different things. You can't have a Mahakam Forge deck without Zoltan Warrior. I think this is one of the best cards in Scoia'tael, honestly, and it just makes sense in a deck like this because the leader's passive allows all Dwarves to start with 1 armor, so we're getting defensive points already off the get-go at the start of the game. So already playing into control matchups, they're going to have more of a difficult time against us. So we have this here, damage 2 enemy units by 3 for each that survives, spawn a rowdy dwarf, being one of these in the row beside it, and barricade, meaning it has armor. At the end of our turn, damage a random enemy unit by 1. So he comes out at 4 base body, plays for 6 points of damage, we're at 10, spawns 2 2-point tokens, we're at 14, and then he's a 1 point per turn engine on top of that. Absolutely insane. Oniromancy, because I want to be able to pull the cards that I need when I need them. I have lots of carryover stuff like Garrison, Mahakam Pass, and the Zoltan. So to be able to go and get those will help me kind of manipulate and be able to push into a round 2 for a 2-0 potential if necessary. So this has Echo, meaning we can play it again the following round. Garrison's really sweet because we get to spawn and play a base copy of a Bronze Soldier from our starting deck and boost all allied soldiers and its copies by 1. So what that means is, like, if I have a bunch of the rowdy dwarves out, the ones off the chariots, the ones off of the Zoltan's company, because we get 5 off of this, the ones off of the Zoltan warrior, then we can just go and just boost all of these into a bleed, and that's a huge swing, right? So having something like this order for resilience is really good. If you don't like Garrison, you don't feel the need to take Garrison, you could take Aerondight in that place because we have a lot of tempo in this deck. But I think you're just better off keeping the Garrison right now because we do have other control options. This is also really good if I want to go and get the Mahakam Volunteers. I can leave both of these in the deck and we can go and we can just create one with this and then just thin out all of them. You got to make sure that your board's not empty when you do that, right? Because you need to have dwarfs on the board, but you know, that's just another option that we have to get what we need. Same thing applies to the Mahakam Pass. We get to create and play a Scoia'tael dwarf and give it 4 armor. Now this is more RNG based, but again, another 5 points of carryover off the tempering that we get is going to be really good at just continuing to push throughout the match. I have Bruiser, which again, I think is worth having. This could be another substitute for Aerondight if you want. But Bruiser really helps because we gain 1 armor for each dwarf in our hand. Barricade at the end of the turn, boost all dwarfs with armor on this roll by 1, then lose 1 armor. So if I go into a round 2 and I go and I play Zoltan's Company and then I put down Bruiser, chances are I have a pretty big hand. So Bruiser's going to get a lot of armor. And then once I float Bruiser, now we're at 5, 6 on that row. I can start filling up the row a little bit more. Chariot on the range row puts 2 more of these up. And then I can just click Garrison. And if they can't answer Bruiser right away, then I can arguably just pass and just keep getting points and points and points. And like after 2-3 turns, we're already at like 60 points. And it just becomes pretty well impossible for the opponent to catch up, right? They're going to have to heatwave him. They're going to have to lock him. I do have a Peller, so you know that option's available if we need it. If you feel like you need the defender in this deck, by all means, you can put in Figgis. I just don't think I want to run Figgis here because it feels kind of bad at 10. At 9, I'd probably consider it, but I think that at 10, we're just going to go without him and just see what happens. So there's that. I have a Karathi Heatwave because I want to be able to get rid of anything in the game because I don't like answer this or lose matchups. If you guys know me, you already know that I don't deal with those too well. So I have Heatwave, and I have my Peller, the signature duo, name a better combo in the game. Honestly, it's a life changer, so we have those. Nilfgaardian Justice got a buff for the July patch, given the Cleaver's Muscle went up to 7 instead of 6. So we get just an extra point off of this. We get to play a Bronze Dwarf, not a Crown Splitter because we're not playing Syndicate. And, you know, if we already control and spawn one of these here. So just another way to get Thins out of the deck. We're going to be pulling for either an engine, either the Thin, either this, or a bit of crowd control, right? If, like, for example, I've got 1 or 2 of these on the board, I got to remove a 4 or 5. I just come down, hit the 3, these kill it off, it's beautiful. So I usually rely on that quite a bit for more randomized control after just the hard punch, we clean things up, right? Zoltan helps with that too, so they've got me out of a lot of trouble. You know, Zoltan, Chevet is not always going to be the play, it rhymes, but, you know, he definitely is still points in a short round if you don't get to pull him for resilience, because he comes down 5 +2/+2, has a bunch of armor on him, so he's a defensive play. Maybe the infusion comes in with Eudora, she comes on the board as well, you never know. But it's just good at getting, you know, a little swing in a short round. But ideally, you play this towards the end of a round 1, or you play this on a dry pass round 2 going into round 3, and you just have a little extra to go. If we're factoring in all the carryover points, this is probably about 7. Generally, this is 5. This is 5. So, you know, we have good potential for carryover there. I think Zoltan Scoundrel is just a really good way to, obviously, you know, push the round a bit harder. 9 times out of 10, I'm playing him on the range row because we stack the melee row, and he's just going to boost the whole row. So he comes down at 13. Also adds value to the Eudora, so just another reason to include that here. She doesn't start the game in the deck, so we start the game with 14 cards in the deck. We thin 2 here. I thin 1 with this, and I thin 1 here, I guess you could say, or 2 if you're taking it off, but it's all the same. So we do thin quite a bit on top of just, you know, having her not start in the deck. So we're going to be drawing our cards most often with this deck, which is something that I enjoy. It's the consistent factor, so you don't have to really worry about your game plan changing a whole lot between matchups, which I think is really good for just grinders and people that are just looking to climb the ladder. So we have that. Zoltan's Company, already talked about why this is so good, right? It's good for the Brewer, but it's also good for the Barclay. Barclay's huge. For 6 provision, this card plays for 13 to 15 points, generally speaking. So we give each allied dwarf 1 armor. If they already had armor, boost them by 1 instead. What we're looking for is to have them all with 1 armor at least already, and we can help fix that up with the Chariot, with the Mahakam Pass, with the Leader ability, just to make sure everything's covered, right? For example, this won't have armor, so you got to pad that one up, for example. So, you know, this comes down, good finisher play, lots of value. Miner got buffed from 4 to 5, now it's kind of an auto-include. It keeps this going, it keeps this going, it keeps Zoltan going, it keeps Brewer going, so it's just a good card to have, right? We get a lot of armor off this, so it comes down at 5, +2, +4 points, right? If you're putting them into this. So realistically, 7, 11 for 4. It's nuts. The sky's the limit with the Mahakam Defender as well. It just keeps climbing 1 per turn. Again, Peller just to be safe. A little bit of control. We talked about it. I played this deck. I won 6 in a row while playing okay. I wasn't even playing great. So if you're looking to climb, like I said, I can't stress it enough. This is something that you're going to want to do right now. And I guess I'll see you in pro rank shortly. I'm not going to take this all the way there. We're going to move on to something else. But, you know, I had fun just kind of having an easy time for a little while, so. Alright, first up here we have Nature's Gift Scoia'tael. So we have both of the volunteers in hand. We're going to have to obviously put one of them back. That's cool. I'm wondering if we should put both back, so I can have more playable cards in hand, but we'll see. I think it's probably just better to keep. And I got a free mulligan, right? So I don't really want to do Brewer this round, but it might be worth it to win the round, honestly. So if they go Aquan Boost, I take Heat Wave. do it. There you go. It'd be kind of nice to see Frisiane here. Don't think we're gonna get it. Let's see a leader at least. There you go. 6-8, 6-6-2. I think I'm just better playing a defender. What I'm considering doing. It's tough, man. I'm considering taking Zoltan. Let's just do company. I'll just do company, Bruver. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 8, 9 here. I think we're better off playing Chariot and then going... The problem is then Skirmisher doesn't fit if I have to play deep. I'm kinda gonna wanna wish you kept that. See, that's why they don't expect the Bruver at all, you know?
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
I think we just let that sit for now. Devotion Gift does have access to 1 lock. Arguably 2, but generally Siren's not played. It'd be probably Maren, if anything, and most people aren't playing her. I'm gonna have to lead her. I think round control is really important at this stage. I'll also go for the Mahakam pass, because I think, obviously, carryover is good. Because if I get this down, then I don't feel bad about wasting that, really. The fact that their leader is almost kind of out of the way as well, they just have the passive, is fine. I keep the passive as well. This guy's got to stop roping. Let's do one of those. I should just be able to take this with Chariot. No need? Okay. So I got thinning stuff. Yeah, we'll go for it a little bit here. So we don't have to even take Oniro into justice. We can go and pull this or this. I gotta do better, though. This goes back for now. That's better. Hopefully they can't kill this, but if they take Rebuke here, it's a little slow. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Oniro for Zoltan. After we've taken the Thins and stuff like that, and we're ready to go. It's a lot of swinging without Symbiosis on the board. Do you think they're going to be going for Simlas, or... Oh, so it's ND. Gotcha. It's not very good. This will die, so we might as well pad this one. I don't even think we care about protecting this right now. I still don't have a Zoltan target. So this dies here, right? Just do one of these, honestly. This is worth... This is worth objectively more, because I have this. I just need them to play a 4+ so that I can get the most benefit out of this here. Except 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has to go in ranged. It could just be a round 3 play as well. Nah, I think we're to take it. It's too many points, plus the 1 point per turn engine, plus the payoff for the Barclay. Yeah. Or I just let it die. I just sacrifice 1 to get rid of 3. That's probably just better. Yeah. It's guaranteed value. Stuffs the row for Zoltan. I think we're okay.
Never had your kneecap broken.
I have room to to play with this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to take Zoltan, and then I have a pocket. We'll do Zoltan next.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely one.
Spring Equinox is really not what it used to be, man. Used to be the most annoying thing in the game. Imagine Igni. I don't think it really matters where we go.
Come the horse sons!
This is carried over, so we use it. I can give myself a bit of space just in case, right? I still think we're supposed to go all in. I'm getting 1 point per turn. I have the whole row stacked, and I have 5 points of carryover. There's Gord. Crazy thing is I could still pass here and get card advantage. But if they're panic taking Gord, we should be good. So they recognize that as well. So it makes more sense to play Scoundrel than Barclay. We get the extra point. This is going to play for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They could have a heat wave somewhere. Maybe not though, with all the special, like if they're trying to get the most benefit from natures, but then again, you would probably want to have that in ND. Okay. Yeah, it's too good to not play, honestly. They need 18 points to get ahead, plus I have the 5 points carryover. Yeah, there we go. Next up here we have Nilfgaard. Tactical decision. Just go for more coin abuse, honestly. This has to go back. I'm not really sure what to do here. I think Peller Defender is okay, just in case it's a Colgrim deck, we need to have those cards. This might be overkill for now. Because these keep this going. We don't have to worry about these getting clogged, although these getting clogged is not a bad thing either. We just start off with maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This could come sooner. Is it Renfrey? Where's my infusion? This one, okay. So Colgrim's out of the equation. That blight kind of messes up my flow. Actually, no, it doesn't, because they didn't move a mage. Perfect. Snowdrop could get heat waved. Should be worth a lot, but I could probably wait.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
There it is, there it is. Okay, well, that really sucks. 34 to 8. Maybe I just take my thin and go next, honestly. So my whole deck, except for Justice, is premium. I gotta fix that. They didn't take Stratagem yet. If I pass here, then it's probably actually good. What are you gonna play in? Yeah, so we actually save one. Okay, that top deck is crazy. Let's put one of these back. That's actually really good. So, consideration to play Garrison plus Zoltan if we do get a dry pass or something kind of remotely close to one. I'm going to start off with Garrison, I think, just to kind of lay the framework. That's about 10 points of carryover. Plus I have leader and they don't.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
This comes down pretty good. I value defensive points quite a bit, you know what I mean? I don't want to go too tall in case they have a tall punish here. So Golden Necker. Into Alzer. Oh. That's a pretty good swing.
These for those who would otherwise incinerate themselves.
Ew.
Prepare to fight if you've any honor.
I guess I'm doing this.
Double face.
But then I lose my armor. What's Sid bringing out? A golem? Okay. That's a 13-point play. I can turn it into a 9 if I heatwave that, but it's still going to happen. This is only at 1. The spawns aren't that good. I still think we play around, obviously. Let's just do that. Nice! RNG, baby! And the Peller is goated. Am I row stacking? Nah, I'm still not row stacking. We'll take Zoltan next, and we'll use the... Actually, we're not going to use anything. Just Zoltan next. I don't know. It's not like we're getting ahead anyway. It might just be the miner next. I think you push this, right? They're up by a significant amount. Can I do it in one? I don't need to. If I go up to 1, I bring them down 3. I need this, I need this, I need this. Heatwave could actually be kind of good, though. Let's play Zoltan. I think we're okay. I want to save leader. Disgusting. We're pulling that. I would like that too. This can maybe go... Yeah, that's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. I have too many melee cards in this round, though. That's the issue. So I might actually go Barclay instead of playing Justice. Do they have a random surrender? I don't want to risk it.
Naturally. At once.
Ha! Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
I don't think we boost him up either, because they're doing like a hyper reveal. So they probably have like the Triss and the Yen play to kill off that. That's probably my heat wave, no? This chariot's awkward. Everything goes ranged. This goes melee. This goes melee. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. In the interim, though, let's just do that. Yeah, perfect backers. I mean, the damage has been done, right? Now we have room for this. Yeah, I think we're just fine. Nice. They low roll the hell out of that. Let's get an engine. Or nah. This is worth 7, but I can split it.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful.
And then we just pad this up, and we pad... Yeah, we're gonna get a really big finisher here.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Elven Larney.
I think we're still doing one of those. Looks okay. The last 2 swings are going to be fairly big though, right? They're probably going to take the damage, then a self-vilg. I think we're just going to split the boost up a little bit, honestly. Still more points to do it this way.
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
Yeah. Alright, we got another tactical decision coming up here next. That's a lot of engines. I'm gonna put this back because we could thin it out naturally. I want to keep Peller just in case they lock the Brewer. I think this can go for later because I want to get everything fired up, you know? Golden Necker's probably what they're gonna play, obviously given the leader skin. Yo, is it the same deck? It's definitely a different person. Let's go Chariot soon. I might be able to wait a turn. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Because I'm getting 2 points per turn. Then I can get this set up. So that I can get this one set up. Yeah, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. More than likely.
Now, how did that incantation go?
So many points, man. If they don't have a snowdrop in this round, I should be okay. But if they start thinking about that, they might have to, then they have Curse Scroll to get that. So I don't have Heat Wave. So it's 2, then 1. So now... That's annoying. It's got to be the snow. Yeah, it changes things for me. Hit friggin' one of these, I don't care. Fine. I guess that's better for Brewer. 28, 13, and 1. This goes up now, this goes up now.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey.
And then I can go boom and then play this one. If I have to, I could play Zoltan first for a swing. That might be the case. Yeah. If I'm staying in, I'm playing Zoltan. If they take leader here, I probably won't.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
They're up by 21 and 2. 25 with 2. 25 with 2 gets it. If I pass here, they don't get Curse Scroll. If I play this, and then take this, I get it off this. I think I'm still passing. I think the strategy last game seemed to work. Now I have more room to play carryover cards, right? They have to bleed. This goes back. I'm gonna say Peller's gonna go for now. I feel like I'm going to... That's terrible, man. So it's actually very important that we take Garrison into these. And also I wasn't thinking about Peller at all. I kind of fumbled that because it could be Golden Necker as well and I just lost my Purify. So kind of stupid, honestly.
Dance! Dance! Dance with me, death!
Like it could just be bait that they're doing this.
Nilfgaard will make a fine provincial seat.
I gotta get down Bruver soon to defend card, I think. Or at the very least, let's see the Golden Necker play. And then I could take Garrison. Top deck better be immaculate. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need... Dude.
Yield and save me some time.
Yeah, let's take ours. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be.
Can dwarves fight?
Hopefully we pop the shield here so I could start chipping at it. There we go. Give me 2 more. No. So card advantage, and I have some carryover. They have 7 points. You could argue that mine's worth about 5, but I've got 5 here. Heatwave is good. Peller is unnecessary now. Chariot is okay. This can go back. So if I win this game, it's without like 40 points worth of plays. Yeah. I need to get Dwarves out quick for it. So here, let's go. Yeah, missing company takes away from garrison. It takes a lot away from Brewer.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Let's get some more units going here. We gotta make it start.
You boldly-faced baby.
And this would go here, wouldn't it? We'll do Brewer at 4 next. I guess he boosts himself, so at 5. Let's hope Golden Necker doesn't get good cards. Of course it does. I guess they set it up that way, right? It's the exact same game I just played, but this stuff came out in round 2 in the last game. And we didn't let them get this. And I drew my gold cards, so... yeah. That doesn't matter.
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
We'll just keep stacking up, honestly. Same thing, Golem kit. I didn't see Vilgefortz in the other version, so I'm wondering if it's actually in this one. It looks card for card the same deck, fortunately, so Alzer could be the swap for that. And no Peller again. Yeah, that's a wild card. I can't believe Aguara wins the game.
Yes?
So I could play around a spell, at the very least.
Feels like I tempt fate every passing day.
So we only have 2 of each. This is going to play for 2. We have 5 here. That's 7. Too much of a deficit at this point. They only have 2 cards, though. So we'll do some math. If I took Peller in round 2, prevented 7 points of carryover, would that have been a deciding factor? Second to that, if I kept Peller for this, I mean, that's not whatever. Like, it's just... it's all the same. Let's sink it. I just don't want to leave anything to chance, you know? This might actually be winnable.
An interesting
The irony. Yeah, thanks for coming out, Peller. Appreciate you, homie.
Always willing, pal.
I mean, we win the game, but holy crap, right? Yeah, I can't even do what I want to do. That was so bad, the fact that everything was on the bottom of the deck. Alright, next up here we got Pincer maneuver. That's a really good pushing hand. Trying to figure out how we start. I could take this, take the thin off this, or this. Maybe this goes back for now. That's a bit better, I guess. It's all the same. We're gonna thin a bit. I have to leave that.
Go to hell, I ask you politely.
So I can heat wave the snowdrop. That's really about it. I guess we go for the carryover stuff here.
Dance! Dance! Dance with me, death!
We're probably gonna have to let them get this to like 20 points before we touch it, though. That's really bad. I might take Zoltan, honestly.
Always willing.
Famous last words right there.
That's okay. I don't have Peller access, but I think I'm supposed to take Bruver because they're swinging.
Best give up now!
But Bruver's like a really good push card for me. Might be able to snipe this.
Get out, you baldy-faced baby.
Nice. So 18-point heat wave. If I stop this here, it's going to hit this, which is not bad at all. Less 18. I think we still do the heat wave. If I could save Bruver and then open up with Zoltan's company into Bruver, I think we could just outpoint anything they do, so.
Do not test my patience.
damn. Okay.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Whoops, I hit my coffee cup on the mic. Kind of stressing out, man. There's 4 of them here, though.
Mahakam wasn't it built
There's really not a whole lot I can do. Lock reset, yeah. We just keep going. So I got 5 points here, 4 points here, 5, 5. I mean, it's looking all right.
only better?
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
We go 1, 2, 1, 2.
To hit the mark, we aim above the mark.
Take this one now.
Come the horsemen!
Do we care to protect? Probably not.
Don't ever expect your opponents to line up.
That's a lot of points. I need 10 more. This is worth 4. That's unfortunate.
To slay dragons, 'tis our nightly duty.
So if I go down for 4 here, puts me at 90. Two, 4. Don't want to use leader either. I've got the 9 points of carryover, so I can keep card advantage. I think that's the best I've got, man. Having Peller would have just won round. So this goes back. I wonder, yeah, you don't bleed in. Okay. Might make a difference. So this goes, and then this goes. That's actually the best case scenario, right? We'll start off with one of these.
Up the tree you go, lad. Quick now. Retrieve my bolt.
Gotta be careful about teleportations, right? So I don't want to damage it just yet. What am I going for? Probably... It's probably this or this. Hard to say, though. I think we're just gonna go for the engine. 2 points per turn with a lot of turns left.
Be yourselves. Only better.
See, that's what I was afraid of, right? Do they have a second one? It's more than likely. We'll go as wide as possible, get a good Barclay payoff. I think we could still win the game. Here. That's a lot of, Sucks that I can't even touch it. Here. I might have to take Barclay soon so that we get the armor. Or rather, we get the boost before the armor. You know what I mean? They're gonna have 2 of them. 13 plays for 26, which pretty much ties it if they hit for all damage. That was actually fairly nice. We just do one of these. I think I'm going wide with it too, just to protect as much as I can. Yeah, just protect it. This looks like a loss. Nah, they would have had an extra point had they done it the other way, but it doesn't matter. That was tough, man. All right, we got shield wall coming up here next. So tactical advantage. I'm going to take Peller just in case it's a Nova deck. And this is actually like a very good play in hand. Honestly, I just need a bit more carryover stuff. Maybe this goes back for now. There we go. Should I just go O'Neill for Justice 4 volunteers? Maybe. Okay, so it's not Golden Necker. It's Spellweavers. That's my alarm because I was gonna take a nap, but I decided not to. That's really annoying. Do I just heatwave it then? No, I have to heatwave chapter. We just play bronze cards, don't we? It's not really the end of the world here. This will soak up some damage. Ah, okay. So they're playing that version. I mean, we might as well aggro here. Kings. There you go. I gotta kill this frickin' thing. What? Why would you not just try to snipe it out?
It would be best if we went out for a bit of air.
That puts me in a pretty messed up position here, doesn't it? That's alright, man. It's alright. I just spent one gold card, you know? How do I deal 4 damage? I mean, I can high roll. I think it's still fine. We have another chance. Who cares about her? I mean, they're burning through leader charges. They're just, it's cool, you know? Guess I'm gonna go for this one. I'll get a little carryover off this too. Just if I can hit, like, you know, a couple things here, it'll be alright. So we probably lose round 1. Once they get the revs going, man, it's really hard to kind of keep pace with that, you know? If they didn't roll the Onager as well, we'd be doing much better. Surprised they didn't try to warm up the other student. Do I care about Peller? Nah, I think we just play in off Peller. Keep these.
From this day forward, all magic will be regulated.
child's play.
Yeah, we're getting smoked. This probably put up like 20 points. Okay. So they get carryover +4 currently, and then I get carryover +5. They've used 2 leader charges. I mean, this counter's pretty good, but they've already used necromancy. I don't think theirs is the Alzer version. I need a better throw. Oniro into Zoltan's not bad. Oniro into Garrison might make more sense. I'm surprised that they didn't take any bleed in, so we got away with this, you know? So I get to start off. I'm going to put this back and just try to go company Brewer and just let him have it. The only part that I don't like is that I have no Peller, and if it's the version that I'm thinking, they have artifact compression. I need Barclay. Let's put, realistically, the chariot can go away. Unless we just play onto melee. And stack the range. I'm thinking that goes away, that's fine. We actually want to play melee, though, with this whole thing. What I'll do, though, is I'll take Brewer, and then if I get another chance at it, then I'll take the chariot after. I gotta get rid of that, don't I? It's just gonna crush me. Okay, boost 5. That's fine. Here. Fingers crossed, guys. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, exactly what we were thinking. Yeah, might as well just be defensive at this rate, right? That's a clean kill. I mean, I feel like we have enough points to make it happen, but they haven't played Trist. They haven't played Gellert. I don't know if they have Alzer in this. I don't think they have Alzer in this.
They do not fall. Why do they not fall?
That's okay. And we just play 1 and 2.
We saw their cities, delicate as if woven from the morning mist. Always well and
This is going to be worth a lot. I don't know, man. It's looking like they might be able to swing it on me. Damage by That's okay.
Get the move on, lads. Look alive.
I have to spread it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Muzzle for 6, plus 4, plus 6. I'm kind of sweating, man. Plus the 2 leader points. Okay, we're all right. All right, we got Carapace coming up here next. If we win this game, we get to rank 1. It's been a long time coming, man. It's probably Ogreites. It's not a bad hand, honestly. I feel like one of these can go back, though. That's a bit better. This can probably go back for now, but I might not see it again if I put it back. I do have Heat Wave. Maybe we just try to make this work. Oh? Was not expecting that. Here, I guess we'll just keep her safe. That's painful. Takes off everything. Sure. I guess I'm going wide here. That's alright, man. We stay strong, you know? I think we still have to try to kill.
Get out, you baldy-faced baby.
It's a 50-50. There you go. Not too worried about Chariot dying because I have a miner in hand, you know? Here, let's try that 50-50 one more time.
Oh, I'm feeling sleepy, grumpy, dopey, and bashful.
Oh! I think it's a good pass. Well... yeah. We try it again. Come on now. Money. Yeah, it's a little slow. I had enough, man. I'll just let them do what they have to do. Debt laugh coming down. I think it's a good trade. Honestly. They can't pass here. No! I think a lot of players don't understand that bleeding does not resolve that way. Well, I do miss Brewer, but I do have a card advantage and a Heat Wave. Would you say that that's a good heat wave? I think so. Maybe you should have done that first. Bleeding is important. It's fine, we keep the 7 points, right? I think they're gonna go Unseen Elder here. I guess they missed it. Oriana, still no bleeding. In the 1. My placement's not great. This is worth 5. 3, 6, 7, 8. This goes. I mean, sure, we'll just sink on something here. Do we... It doesn't matter. We're going to rank 1, baby.